On the evening of Wednesday, I left my office around 8 o'clock. And on my way home with my bicycle, I went by the warehouse, our warehouse, the Malteser warehouse, to see if everything was okay. When I arrived at the warehouse, I noticed that somebody that day had put up a Buddhist flag on the fence of the warehouse. At that time in Sittwe, the Buddhist flags were used to indicate a boycott against the government census. This put us, Malteser International, in a very difficult situation because as a humanitarian organization we are non-political, impartial, and we do not want to make any such political statements. So because of this, I wanted to take the flag down. I was aware that by doing so I could antagonize the people who were organizing this boycott against the government census. So I was in the situation of having no good solution. Either I antagonize the people organizing the boycott, or I could have potentially difficulties with the government because in front of our warehouse there's a political statement against the government census. I decided to take the flag down because we are a humanitarian organization and we must remain neutral and impartial in the situation. When I took down the flag, I took it down from the stick and folded it and put it into the basket of my bicycle. But then I noticed that despite the darkness, people in the neighborhood saw me do this and they came and asked me what is going on. Very quickly the owner of the warehouse came and told me that the flag must go back up. I asked if I could explain why I took the flag down, and he said, "No, I don't want any explanations, the flag must go back up." So I took the flag out of the basket of my bicycle and I gave it to the owner, and he, together with another person, put the flag back on the stick and attached the stick to the fence. During this time, more and more people arrived, and I realized that the situation was getting very tense, so I thought it was better that I leave the area. When I left, I noticed that more and more people were gathering. Within a few minutes, there were possibly 50 people already there, and more people coming. So I rode my bicycle to my residence, but noticed that people were following me. When I arrived at the residence, I went behind our front gate, and the people came right up to the gate and were shouting quite angrily, asking me why I took the flag down. And I explained to them that I respect Buddhism, that we are a non-political organization, and that I had to take the flag down for this reason. They would not listen, and they increasingly became angry. I realized that the situation was getting too dangerous, and they were not open to my explanation, so I went inside the house and locked the metal fence in front of the front door. What happened then is the people shouted more and more and started throwing stones at the house. The windows got broken, they came across the fence and broke even the wood of the windows. We were terrified inside the house. We did not know what to do. I tried everything to get in touch with people to help, to mobilize the police to come calm down the situation. The stoning of the house went on for I don't know how long, a long time. Finally, somebody came to the window and knocked on the window, wanting to talk to me. So I went to the window and opened it up. And I saw 3 monks, 3-4 monks, and a person in plain clothes. And they told me that they wanted to help me get out of the house safely. I was so thankful that they came. So we came up with a plan. I asked them if the police is there, and they said to wait. And after a while later, they told me that they will take me out the front door and the police was there. By that time, the situation had calmed down a bit, so I felt like somebody was controlling the situation enough. So I opened the front door and we were taken out by the police into the car and brought to the police guest house for the night.